Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, S.M.W. Outdoor Fishing Adventures. It's been a while since I've been on the water, so we're going to get down to it again. Today I'm going to pretty much focus on swim baits and maybe mixing in with, some top water, some medium diving crankbaits, that type of thing. So we're going to mess around and see if we get some late season largemouth here, or even smallmouth. So we'll see you in the water. All right, everybody, welcome back. Again, we're gonna throw a variety of things today. This is my first fishing video for a while. I had a little family issue I had to take care of. Of course, that's more important than anything. So we got that taken care of. So hopefully now we can get some more fishing in until it gets cold out. The leaves are really starting to turn now. So, and the water's pretty cold. Our temperature's been dipping down between 42 and 38 at night, so the water's definitely getting colder. So hopefully these fish are going to really start transitioning now. You know, we're going to play it by ear as far as getting on water. Hope I can get in a couple times until I start getting frost on my line. It's pretty out here today, though. Pretty quiet as far as winds. The next couple days, though, it's supposed to get pretty windy. So we'll play it by ear. I really don't know this this chatterbait's going to work very well. I picked up another Quantum Pulse here. Got a really good deal on it. It was all sealed in its package, and I got it for let's see here, $18. The only thing going wrong with it was missing the spool tension knob, so it was under warranty, of course, so I got that sent to me. So that was well worth the investment. Let's switch it off here a little bit. It's going to keep on switching things. Let's throw this at him. This little jig here, little swim jig. I just I took one of my finesse stick worms and I cut it down. It seemed like this was the trailer that worked good last time. So let's see what's going to happen here. That's what's nice about jig fishing, though. I mean, you can hop it over a log. Sometimes you'll get hung up, but not very often. I think it's telling me to move up a little bit. Okay, people, I know one thing I got to do. I got to get back to my car. I forgot my backpack with all my lures, so we'll see you in a bit. Okay, people, we are back. I had to change out batteries, so let's see what's going to happen here now. I just changed up. I put a spinner bait on, too. I don't know. Just not getting anything to... Nothing hungry enough for to bite. Hands are getting a little nippy too, so I put my gloves on. That's what I don't like about sometimes spinner baits. They get hung up a lot. Try my best not to get wet tonight. That won't be a good deal. I shouldn't really be using my rod tip. There we go. I don't want to put my rod, now we got a little mess going on here again. All right, let's see if we can get this straightened out. We got this way, the way you went in there, it got twisted up that way. Boy, he really got wrapped up when I tried to get him out. It's like one more time through. We should have it. There we go. Ever have those good days and bad days on the water? I think these are just kind of like a mediocre day today. Again, I'm throwing deep because I don't know what these fish are doing. It seems like they're boiling out deeper unless they're making their... I don't know. Don't know what's going on with them. And I read all kinds of... I get on the internet, see what kind of patterns other people use, and... Like I said many times, I guess that's why they call it fishing and not catching. So like in a week or so, we should have our peak season of our leaves changing. Not ready for it yet. What I think I might do is I might make my trek to the other side of the lake again. Maybe not, it's getting kind of late. Well, we tried everything today. We tried to slow things down until a couple different types of crankbaits. Didn't really spend too much time with the worm. Boy, in the summertime, a lot of vegetation really grew up in here. First time I fished, I only fished this actually a couple times in here. I think the first time on camera, I think I ended up with 3 or 4 fish. Yeah, I'd like to thank Mickey Finn Outdoor Products, who supplied me with this nice gear. This nice tournament shirt, gloves. Got my beanie at home. I guess I'm gonna have to start wearing that. Can't see it now, but I got my line cutters on. It's probably one of the better tools I got this year, so check out them. American Tackle Company. Monster Bass Box. Lucky Tackle Box. Impulse Rods. Thank all of them for my support. Telrays. We got 2 weeks left for the, almost hit that bird, for the Cabela's $20 gift card giveaway. Please don't cheat. So what I'm trying to do is not really dive my spinnerbait real deep today. I've been kind of just riding it up a little higher. Seeing those fish are boiling. Just couldn't get any of those to hit. Just trying not to hit those trees back there. They kind of get me nervous. I'm going to make a couple more casts with the spinnerbait, and I'm going to get the jig again. And again, as like I explained before, the only time I'd really do any editing on my videos is basically if I don't have anything to talk about and I'm just casting away. Those are the only things I really edit out. I mean, everything that I'm doing, whether I catch a fish or don't catch a fish, they're going up. I mean, it's, like I said, all these professional fishermen out there, they run in the big fancy channels with all the cameramen, but they're just showing baits and that on their boats, but they're putting fish at the end on from fish they caught other times. Now those fish are really boiling deep, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some homework again. I had a comment too. People want to know, how do I get sponsors? Well, they're not, other than a couple, they're not full sponsorships. Some of them are called ambassadors. You still got to buy product. You get discounts. Some are very nice discounts. But some of them, I have one, I guess I'm going to announce it right now. I have one coming up that's basically my best as far as discount wise. And I'll announce that on a video when I get equipment in from them. A lot of it is, if you want to get a little nicer, they go after, of course they look at your social media. You got to do that. You need to, like this new sponsor, you have to fish 5 tournaments a year. So it's not just running into a company saying I want to be on your pro staff. It doesn't work that way. You got to back up what you're trying to sell, if you're trying to sell it or not. Again, this is not my job. I'm retired. This is what I want to do now for the rest of my life. So when I get my equipment in and do my unboxing with this new partnership, or whatever you might want to call it, of course I get turned down. Catch Company, Mystery Tackle Box, all the same company. I got turned down by them. It's called Filthy Anglers. I got turned down by them. There's some that they just won't take you because you're not a heavy hitter. So I guess how serious you want to get with it is, do you want to use some of your own money and accept the discounts that you get? Like I said, I got a couple where I get my stuff for free. Like Guggen Baits, they welcome me to their pro staff, but 10% is what they wanted to give me, and plus do social media and all that for 10%. Well, you figure 10%, time you figure in their shipping, you're not getting a discount. You can go somewhere else and off the internet and getting twice the discount as they're giving. I shouldn't be actually mentioning these manufacturer's name, but like I said, I'm getting some people that are questioning how I do it. And put it into a video where I don't catch nothing. It's not fair to the viewers. I think when I get up here, when I finish this little stretch, I'm going to tie on something a little different here. I'm just going to continue doing throwing jigs though. Whether I get a lot of viewers or subscribers, which again, I get a few subscribers for a day until they sign up for the giveaway, then they cancel or unsubscribe. That's what's pretty nice. So you get over the get some of those bigger pieces of structure. You can just bounce these jigs right over it. Just watch my rod tip when I bounce it over those. Those logs. I know there's one in there. Whether I'm getting the bite or not. I don't like being around these trees. I don't do well with trees. Again, in case you're wondering, people just why I'm seems like I'm casting deep water. All in through here is kind of like a little sandbar, so it's probably like, I don't know, maybe 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep at the most. Then well in that little flat there in the summertime. I knew today was going to be a kind of tough bite. We just had 2 days of pouring rain. Nights are getting cooler. See if I can figure them out today. All right, I think we're going to move up a little bit here again. All right, folks, I think I'm going to turn you off here for a minute, and I'm going to tie on something different here and see what we can do with that. So we'll see you in a bit. And I said, oh, I'm supposed to be on your pro staff. How can you treat pro staff people like that? I said, if I was your heavy hitters like Brian Latimer, et cetera, they would have one in the mail. And I said, well, you know, I'm kayak tournament fishing next year, and I said that would be good to my competitors if I basically said, well, you know, this is a favorite, you know. So I said I should get some money back or something. I should just gonna leave me go for a year and when the warranty's up and say, hey, that's it's out of warranty. So kind of played around with it for a week with them. And finally I got an email stating that they found a rod in one of their trailers or something, whatever that means. And so like 3 days later, I had a box sitting on my front porch of my house, and they sent me a whole totally new rod and reel. They sent me the reel too. So people, if you getting run around by these companies, whether you're fishing like I am or just everyday fun fisherman, don't give up on these companies as far as if you have warranties and that type of thing. All right, we're going to move up here a little bit. I feel like I got a pretty good lineup of supporters and sponsors that, you know, are going to take me into next year. See what happens. It's really getting chilly here, and my nose is even starting to run. So even today, you know, if I go through the day without catching a fish, my video is still going to go up. And, you know, you're going to have those days. That's what I didn't want to do. You don't want to have those days. Oh, I just did something to my shoulder, I think. We're just not going to get anything to bite. It's one thing I got to start doing. Sometimes it's hard to walk and talk on the waders on, and I do not want to fall in this water. It's being this cold. So like I said, I'm going to fish as long as my body can handle it as far as cold. We'll go from there. Let's see if I can find a place for my rods and reels without going in the water. So one reason why I don't fish over on this side too much, I have a hard time finding places for my rods and reels. Some of those other sides they're like natural rod holders. All right, let's see what happens here. There's a lot of vegetation here. I think one of the problems why I'm having problems with top waters is that being in the water here, you can't really work your bait as if you were in a boat. Yeah, there's fish that boiled right there. So they're in here. Just can't get them to bite. So I'd really slow things down here. Well, maybe they made that transition already from, I don't know. See one right over there riding on the surface. Might have to throw out that crankbait again. Might have to throw something on that's not so erratic. All right, people, I'm going to turn you off here for a second again, and I'm going to see what I can do here, see if I can find a place where I can tie something else on without my backpack going in the water. So we'll talk to you in a bit.